review. Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Good morning, James here from the Dragon Blogger team. Of course, we are live with another show, and I'm going to swap out my hat. I literally just walked into my house. I'm going to grab all my Dragon Blogger stuff, and I got my Dragon Blogger attire on. And that's the way this was going to roll today. That's right. That's right. We got the attire on. Now, of course, we're doing a very, very cool show today. I've got some cool little products on hand that we're going to be showing off and all of that other stuff as we go. So we're going to be getting to that in a second. I just need to make sure that I have all of this set up. I do. Unfortunately, it doesn't show me looking live, but I am live for everybody. I'm going to send out some media blast and all of that other cool stuff as I can. Hop over there. Alrighty. So there we go with that. I'm going to grab this. Duplicate that over here. I'm going to grab some of this stuff right here. So how's everybody's day going so far? I know there's not a lot of you in here yet. I'm sure you'll be rolling in a timely matter fashion. We're going to grab us a little picture to go on our media blast. Let's see. Let's do that one right there. Oh, look, there's a little puppy there. All right, I'm now posting this as we are now live for everybody to see and hear. Cool. There we go. Posted. Now, unfortunately, it looks like it's doing that thing where it's not showing us live on the main page for some reason, but hey, we're here. So, hopefully everybody gets it, everybody joins in and all that other cool stuff. Now, we got some actually really awesome products today that we're going to be showcasing off for everyone and all of that other cool stuff. I'm going to grab some things over here. We're going to do this, and we're going to post it in our Discord as well that we are live over there. I'm not sure why it's showing with Nikita because Nikita isn't live, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, my man. There we go. All right. Set up, ready, up, and running. So the first product up is some cool products from Eeksa. And the first one is the FinRare S. The FinRare S is a very cool wolf-like headset. This little headset does pack quite a little punch over here. Of course, we're going to show the video on hand as we go with this. Now, the FinRare. A little bit darker of a video, unfortunately, with that one. But we're going to talk about it and all of that other cool stuff. As I sit here and see a mosquito fly past me in my house. I don't like that. Alright, the FinRare, Eeksa FinRare is a very cool little gaming headset. It's compatible with the Xbox Series X, S, and the Xbox One. Of course, PS5, PS4, and Nintendo Switches, and your hey, let's be honest, your desktop PCs and everything in between. Now, this actually has a 50mm drivers. They do have an RGB light. Now, the RGB light is literally just green and on. It's not going to change. It's just a green lighting, okay? Throwing it out there. With that, though, you have a very cool design on the side. Now, there is a $10 clippable coupon today on this actual set if you're looking for that. Now, with that being said, though, there has a one-key control on this as well. Now, you also have a microphone mute with it. So if you need that, they do have the microphone mute. It does have noise-canceling microphone. The microphone is, of course, adjustable and movable with that. Now, with that 50mm driver, you're going to get some very good sound and clarity from this. Now, you have the one-button mute, and you have the volume control. The volume control is just that. It's a dial to do that. Now, with this set, it's just literally one coloration. You have the black and green coloration of this headset. So that's all you're going to get from this one. You're not going to get anything, just out of the ordinary, just one style and coloration and variation. The ear pads are actually quite well done. They are nice and padded, and they feel great on the head while wearing these. The ear pad is approximately 25mm thick for you. Now with this, the plug-in it's the USB is literally for the lighting. Then you have the 3.5 connectable cable. That 3.5 does come with a splitter, so they do give you that wide splitter if you need for your PC, which is kind of cool. Now, like I said, hey Barry, hello, how you doing? The USB cable is literally only for lighting. Now, the microphone does rotate about 120 degrees rotation, about 19 centimeters in length, of course, with that. But the ear cushions, they're detachable. You can remove those if you need and replace them. They do give you that option for that. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Of course, I'm just showing you more on the video. The noise canceling microphone, of course, is a cardioid style, and it does work pretty good for noise canceling. Barry, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Truly, truly do. Great little headset. Honestly, phenomenal little headset. Works very, very well. It's just a great, great price range headset. And like I said, there's a clippable coupon today for this one. If I remember correctly, it was like 10% off of this. And that's actually kind of cool. So if you're looking for something like that, I would definitely say check it out. Check it out. So, great little headset right there. And of course, I'm just showing you more of the stuff, the buttons, the controls, and the cabling. Now, maybe you want to go to a wireless set. Well, we can show you the next set over here, of course, from Ixa. This is a very cool little set right there.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the really awesome headset by Ixa. This is their H6. It is a AI-powered noise-canceling wireless headset with a PC adapter.
There's a mosquito in my house.
I
don't like it.
Here that I use to
I'll start thinking he's going to attack me.
And we're not allowed to connect devices via Bluetooth, so my solution was to get a USB dongle wireless headset rather than a Bluetooth wireless headset. I mean, you do have the option to connect it that way, but this one is just easier for me. I'm just kind of showing you that how easy it is. It's already setting up the adapter. It's really just plug and play.
Good morning,
that driver
Evans.
is installing, I'm just going to show you it comes with this really nice carrying case. This is like one of the softest carrying cases that I've ever used for a headset. It also comes with a USB-A to USB-C charger for the actual device itself, because it does take and hold a charge. As you can see right here, it's got a couple of buttons. One is like a pause, play, and then a increase and decrease, and then there's also your mic button up here, or I mean your power button rather up here, to turn it on. Right now it's currently dead.
And you can tell he was sick while doing this video,
so I can show it with some juice on it. But like I said, it takes no time to install the driver. In fact, I can already see the blue light flashing on the dongle itself, ready to pair. So what I'm probably going to do is just plug this up, see if
Evan's evening last night.
So yeah, it's going to need a little bit to charge. So I'm going to let it charge for a little bit and then come back and I'll show you guys what it's like when it's connected. Okay, so now that I've let it get a little charge, this is the multifunction
I apologize
button for 3 seconds to turn it on. This one is for the mute, and it explains it in the instructions, but you just put it on, hold it, and wait till it is connected, and it is connected.
One sec.
The sound quality sounds amazing. Now I'm going to take it in here and kind of show you some of the Windows settings right here.
I'm going to grab a drink one quick second.
If I go ahead and check the audio device, it says Ixa PC adapter, and then what's really cool is that I can go into the settings here for my Skype. I can get it to work with me, and then go to
need a drink.
Audio devices.
Can you test this out?
And it will show the Ixa adapter, and you can also see, because I have it on my head right now, you see let me turn it a little bit so you guys can kind of see. So it shows the Ixa PC adapter here that I can set as a device, and I'm talking.
And once you're connected up, you can readjust it, set it up, and you have that connectability to and usability to walk away from the PC while using this device. And that's actually really, really cool to have that on hand with that. Very simple, very beautifully well done piece of technology right there. If you're looking for something like that, Ixa's got you covered. What do we got up next? We got some outdoor cameras. If you guys want some security cameras, we got some Reolinks. I actually have hands-on time with a couple of them.
Nikita with Dragon Ball. Get done. Vloggers here showing you guys the Reolink Argus PT. This bad boy is an outdoor webcam that features a basically 360-degree swivel with a nice antenna, and on top of all that, it's solar powered. So what it comes with here is the antenna for the Wi-Fi connection, a mounting stand, a stand for the actual solar panel itself, the star of the show, and then the solar panel. It also comes with a double screw kit so that you can screw in not only the stand for the solar panel but the stand for the camera itself. So let us begin. As someone with Reolink experience, I already have a Reolink camera set up, so let me tell you guys how to add it. Simply click this plus button and you're going to have to scan the QR code located on the bottom of the camera. Once you do that, you're basically good to follow the instructions to get it all set up both physically and within the app. Once you get it set up physically, this thing is so easy to use. So I have it set up outside right here with its solar panel plugged in, facing the sun, as you can see. And then of course I didn't have to unravel the cord too long, so I could keep it tied up for some good wire management and plug it right in. And then basically I'm good to go. Now that I have it set up physically, let me show you guys in the app. So this is the view that it sees, and it's absolutely stunning. Here are some of the features that it has at the bottom. First, the talk, the clip, the PTZ, and the playback. So we're going to show you guys the talk feature. All you have to do is hit that, allow the access from your microphone, press it, and not only can you talk through it, but it has two-way audio, so people who are on the other side of it can talk back to you. Now when you close that out, there's also the clip function, but let's check out the PTZ function, which is basically how you can manually move the camera to look around and get your ideal vantage, which I think is cool. You simply just have to drag in the direction. Oh, look, hey, it's me recording the video for this. But no, this thing is really awesome, and I really do love it. There's a lot of cool.
That simple, that easy, and you have a security camera for your house that you can pan, tilt, and zoom with, and watch it live. But what about a 4K version? Well, we can pop over and show you this Reolink 4K security camera as well.
Is the RLC 811A, and this is a absolute beast of a security camera. So within the packaging comes the camera itself, then it comes with a nice little instruction booklet, a waterproof cap covering for your wires, the Ethernet cord, and then of course it comes with screws to make sure that you can install the actual camera. It also features two-way audio, so you can talk through your mic and listen to the ambient sound, and these really cool lights in the front. Now Reolink is easy to set up. You simply have to go through the app, hit the plus, scan the QR code at the bottom of the camera, and then you're good to go. Once you get it set up, basically you have a awesome view and all these cool features within the app that you can use. It's really easy to set up the camera. As you can see, I have it overlooking a nice little walkway porch for my home, and it's just super easy to install and really easy to get set up, and I just love how it looks. Not only that, but it has a really nice set of lights that activate during the nighttime. So if you're looking for a security camera to cover all of your needs, Reolink has you covered with its awesome RLC 811A.
So very cool piece right there for everyone. If you're looking for that, the Reolink's got you covered. Awesome little solar cameras and security cameras. Reolink does a very good job with those, of course, on hand. Now we're going to be moving over to a product that I actually had on hand, and this is the GameSir X2. The GameSir X2 is a really cool controller. This controller will let you turn your phone into a mobile hand controller, so you can game off of it. I'll pop over, show you right here. I'm not sure whether there's no sound though. And today we're taking a look at the GameSir X2 Pro Xbox mobile gaming controller for your Android phones. This is a Type-C little controller device, but the cool thing is it does come with 1 month of Xbox Game Pass if you guys need. But guys, this is cool. It comes with this very cool carrying case in here for the X2 Pro controller. Now, this will turn your phone into a cloud-based gaming device, or will allow you to play Android games through this also. Guys, you could also control your Amazon Luna, your GeForce Now, your Stadia, or even your Xbox over there through this if you want, or even your PC. So the first thing you're greeted with is this red box. And inside this red box is some cool little items, and I'll show you guys this. You have a user manual, but you also get some extra little thumbstick pieces to change out the... Now you can change out the pads on top of those thumbsticks. Now with this controller, you'll be able to use it and connect it up to literally any USB-C style phone. So pretty much most Android phones is where you're going to be used with this. Now, they do offer a version for the iPhone, so they do offer an iOS version for that. Now, you do get this very cool carrying case. Hello, Sheila. How are you doing? Welcome to the shoe. So with that, very cool little carrying case. The carrying case does zip up, allow you to control it. Now, there are a couple of memory function buttons on the back of the GameSir X2. That will allow you to memorize certain moves that you maybe want to do by one button push, instead of having to push 3 or 4 buttons in control to do a move. You can memorize those. Now, it does have the Xbox Live button to actually activate that app, which is kind of cool that they have that for that. Now, the X, Y, A, B buttons are actually magnetic, can be popped out and swapped to whatever direction you would prefer. Maybe you like the Nintendo style. Maybe you like Xbox style. Maybe you like the old school PlayStation style. That's up to you. They allow you to swap it out, change it over by these little magnets. And I think that's kind of cool. Now, this will fit a large phone. It will fit my ZTE Blade X Max Pro, and that's actually a pretty big phone. Very large in size. It will also fit my Samsung S21. No issues, no problems with that. And you guys see how far it extends out. Once it's in there, it straps that phone in, and it's hooked up. Now, the cool part is the USB-C port is actually movable up to about 15 to 20 degrees. So you don't have to worry about it breaking off. You can adjust it and pull it in and out. And that's kind of cool. They've kind of put it on a pivot joint right there. And you see me fighting it because I'm on camera. And on camera, doing stuff on camera, it's not always the easiest when you're trying to do like live showing and stuff. Just going to be honest. And once you're hooked up, you have a controller that works really, really well. It feels like it belongs in your hand. Now, some of you may be like, I don't like a large, wide controller. Huh? You know, maybe your phone's smaller. It just is what it is. But if you like to game and you want to game off your phone, this is a really great option. It still has the USB-C port to allow the power to plug in and charge through it. Great little controller, awesome little piece. Definitely worth taking a look at. Now, for those of you that are watching, just going to announce a few things. First and foremost, I'm here streaming today, but tonight I'll be over on the Jackery channel, streaming for Jackery. On top of that, next Tuesday and, of course, Wednesday is Amazon Prime Day. So for Amazon Prime Day, I believe I'm going to be streaming. I know Nikita's going to be streaming, and possibly Nate. So you guys are going to probably get 3 different streams on those days. On the Tuesday, though, you're probably going to get 2 different streams from me. One on this channel and one over on Jackery. So, just throwing it out there. Now, next up is a projector from Asakuki. This is a 1080p projector. It's native 1080p. Possibly a Nikita video. Just saying. Wrong. It's a Nate video. Totally wrong.
Let's go ahead and start this video off by just seeing everything that comes in the box. Right off of the bat, the first thing you're going to notice, the only thing in the box is this nice little carrying case that comes with it. And it's pretty nice that you're able to just take all of this on the go. So we'll go ahead and start by opening this up and seeing everything it comes with. The first thing you're going to notice inside of this little box is you're going to get this little accessories pack as well as a user manual. So if you do need a user manual to get this thing going, you have that option right there. Continuing on, you are going to get your power cable. It is a nice thick cable, so I think it'll hold up well over time.
Nope, not a fan.
And they even send you a nice little HDMI cable right here, about 6 feet. So pretty cool of them to send that HDMI cable. And then you are going to get this remote. And as you guys can see, this remote here has all of the controls that you are going to need. You guys can see on the front that it has a power button,
Maybe I
input
could show
selector,
everybody some stuff.
volume up and down. It has a mute button, a home button, so a ton of stuff on this remote. And then, of course, you are going to get the projector itself.
I apologize.
And one of the coolest things about this projector is, as you guys can see right here, it has this removable lens cover, which is really nice that once you're done using this, you can pack it up safely. And speaking of the lens on this is a 1080p projector. And you guys will see here in a little bit, but I was very surprised with how good this thing looks. And then on the bottom here, you actually have this kind of tilt adjustment knob, which is pretty cool.
It is cherry.
And this is an
flavor.
auto keystone and auto focus machine,
cherry,
so the controls for that are right there next to the sensor. Continuing on the back side, you guys are going to see right here that you are going to have this removable filter. It's pretty cool that you're able to take this thing out and just air dust it, just to keep the life of your machine running longer by being able to clean it. Continuing on the back, you guys can see right here, you're going to have 2 HDMI inputs, a headphone output, an AV output, and 2 USB ports. And then on top of the projector, you guys are going to notice right here that you do have all of these controls. So in case you ever lose your remote, which I know I am prone to, you have those controls on top. Getting this thing started is super easy.
No, this is not a short
like you guys saw I did there. Plug in this back cable, as you guys can see in the back, and then all you're going to do after that is install 2 AAA batteries. It does not come with AAA batteries, and then you are good to go. So as you guys can see right here, we'll go ahead and power this thing up. And honestly, one of the things that surprised me the most about this projector and its price point was how bright this thing works. I've used projectors from other big name companies that weren't as bright as this one, so it's pretty cool with how bright this gets. And as you guys can see right here, I'm using that manual keystone and manual focus. And now, while I might not have gotten this focus perfectly, that's more than likely due to the fact that I can't see even with my glasses on, so you guys will have to bear with me. And here's a little bit of a video test. And like I said before, I'm very pleasantly surprised with how well this machine worked. The darks are very, very dark on it. The colors are vibrant. These speakers inside of it sound really good. And this thing just does a really, really good job of producing.
So with that, you have a nice little native 1080p projector. Plug in a Fire Stick, and then you have a full Android system. And you can watch all the shows that you want on hand. With that, just a great little piece, of course. Now, I'm going to try and do this. Let's see if I can pop over here. See if I can get this to work. Is it going to actually activate? Bear with me, everybody. I'm trying to activate my camera, and I don't know why it's not coming on. Why is my camera not working? So my Anker camera is not coming on. I was hoping it would pop on. That's weird. Very, very weird. It won't come on. Like, I had it working earlier. I was hoping to show you guys something, but I guess it's not going to happen. So, yeah, if you guys see, it's a great little projector, decently priced. Well worth trying out. Now we're going to be moving over to the EF EcoFlow 220 watt bifacial foldable solar panel. Now this is a product Nate also covered for us.
Yo, what's up guys? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, because as always you guys will be entertained. Probably not, we'll find out. This is the EcoFlow 220 watt bifacial solar panel. This is going to be a beast whenever it comes to charging your
It just froze the
EcoFlow
video.
battery backups such as the Delta 2, the River Pro, the Delta Max. Really the majority of your EcoFlow products are going to be able to be charged by this solar panel. You guys can see that this is a very big solar panel that is roughly about 6 feet wide and about 3 feet tall. Now this is very easy to get set up. It's going to come with this little carrying case right here where everything will just fold into it. Now you do need extra cables in order to hook these up with your Delta products or your River products, and then once you have all of that set up, all you have to do is just plug them in and you're good to go. So this is rated up to 220 watts. Now obviously there's going to be variables such as the weather, if there's clouds overhead, if it's overcast, the time of the year. At the time of shooting this video it is fall, so the sun isn't as powerful as it normally is in the summer, but still I'm going to go ahead and show you, because we have this hooked up to my Delta 2 which is behind here. I'll show you how many watts this is inputting at right now. So here's just a little bit of a view from the back. You guys can see that back here, it does look like there's a lot going on, but there's really not. I'll kind of explain it to you guys how I have everything set up. So the solar panel is set up with the carrying case right here. The cables that are attached to the solar panel run off of it into a connector that plugs into the back of my Delta 2 here. So my Delta 2 has a 1024 watt hour capacity, which is already crazy. So the fact EcoFlow already makes something that can keep you safe in the event of emergencies, if you guys go camping often, if you live in an RV, or just really anything, rolling blackout storms, there's so many situations where you need something like this, but you might also run out of power on this and have no way to recharge it, but the sun's not going anywhere even if your electricity does. So like I said, 1024 watts on this. Let me go ahead and show you how much this is charging at right now. You guys can see that we currently have an input of 170 watts. So at 1024 watt hours, this is.
So with that, it'll take about 4 hours to fully charge that device. With that great little piece, if you want a solar charger, right there, nice little solar panels for the EcoFlows. Now we're going to be moving over to, of course, a pool cleaner. Maybe you guys want to clean up your pool for the summer. We have the A-Pure Seagull. It actually looks like it's on a flash deal today.
And today we are going to be talking about this awesome cordless robotic pool cleaner made by yours truly, A-Pure, right there. There's some key features on the front of the box right here. Like I said, it's cordless. It runs up to an hour and a half. It has improved charging on it, and it cleans pools up to 850 square feet. It is also portable right here. And you also have that self-parking capabilities, which it parks on the side of the pool. Also, you want to make sure you open this little envelope that they have right here, because it has this for you. As you can see, it came with complete awesome packing right here. So let's take that off, and there you have it. Let's go ahead and take this out right here.
Oh, why that keeps popping over?
So it comes with spare wheels, which is pretty cool. You have a retrieval hook, a charger, and extra brushes, which you always need right there. So really awesome that they gave you extra stuff. So let's go ahead and pull this out. The weight, I would say, is about 15 pounds, maybe 20. Extremely light, and like I said, you can use your pull hook to hook it up right here and just pull it right out of the pool whenever it's done cleaning. So let's go ahead and jump right in and show you guys a little bit of what it looks like on the inside and how it works. So with this robotic pool cleaner right here, it has actually pretty solid wheels on it. Like whenever you move it around, you can just feel how more durable it is. So you guys how to break this down and tear it apart. So this right here, there's a clamp on the front side. You want to open that because it says open. This is whenever you want to clean this out, whenever you get done using it. And then on the back side also, it has an opening also. And then it also has like these two clamps right here, which all you want to do is you want to pull it out and you want to lift it up just like that on both sides at the same time. So whenever you do that right there, you can just lift this straight off. So you want to make sure that's off right there. You lift it up just like this. And then as you can see, it has a lot of space to pick up a lot of debris in your pool. Like I said, really easy to pop in these brushes right here. You just stick them in there.
So once you pop those in there, you have them set up, and you'll actually put that back over, clip it up, and set it up. Now you'll take it out to the pool, and you'll literally just let it sink to the bottom. Once it sinks, you're going to see that it's going to start activating that motor, and it's going to start pushing itself throughout the pool, sucking up the debris. Once that is done, you'll pull it back out of the pool, clean out the debris bin, and you're up and running, and you don't have to worry about it. A great way to help clean that pool so you don't have to do it all the time by hand. If you're looking for something like that, definitely take a look right there. Look no further. Great little piece, of course, from A-Pure Seagull. Now, we're going to move over here. We're going to attempt to see if I can get this to work right now. I'm not sure it's going to actually work, and I'm not sure why. So this actually, the second camera should be coming on, and it's not working for some reason. Not sure why it's not wanting to do this. OBS virtual. There we go. So I was trying to get this other camera to work so I could show everybody something over here. We're going to attempt to do this, and we're going to untrack myself right here. So we're going to do the standard move down and over You guys are going to see over here, you'll probably notice right there, there's this big old box over here. Now, of course, right down there is also another camera. And if I move that camera, you're going to see this stack right here. And those are actually Jackery products. It's a power station system. But I don't know if you've ever seen a power station system use a power cord that thick. But it does use a quite thick cabling. And it uses, of course, your nice big old connections for it. So we're going to be messing around with that at some point in the near future while streaming on their channels as well. So cool little piece. Let's do this. It's going to track me now. Oh my gosh. Is that scary or what? How about we zoom out? Oh, yeah. So, cool little pieces right there. 8-Beer Seagull. Hey, you might need something like that. Now, we're going to be moving over to the Anker Nebula Capsule Max, a very beautiful projector that might surprise you quite a lot. That's a little portable projector.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. And today I am super excited to showcase to you yet another awesome projector from Anker. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Anker Nebula Capsule Max. This is an absolute brute whenever it comes to small form factor projectors. And being that it is Anker, it's absolutely amazing. This is going to be a 720p projector. It's going to have 200 ANSI lumens, a 9700 milliamp battery. So you're going to be able to run this and watch your favorite movies, TV shows, whatever
you know
it
what?
is.
We don't really need him talking. We can do this. The Anker Nebula Capsule Max. This is about the size of a soda can. It does have 360-degree sound out of that 8-watt speaker. We'll do up to a 100-inch picture with this. Now 60 inches to 100 inches, of course, around that. Now you're going to get about 4 hours of video playtime on this in battery mode and battery saving mode, of course. If you set that setting up there, of course, it's going to chew that up a lot quicker. Now with this, you have, of course, Android built in. So you do have the Android service in here to pretty much play any video that you could want or any video service that you could want. And that's kind of cool to have that on hand. Now, of course, that is Android 8.1. It is their own UE, user interface, so it is skinned to their stuff. Now, with it on battery mode, you're going to get about 4 hours, but if you adjust it up, you're only going to get about an hour and a half, like I said, with that. It does have an HDMI input. The HDMI input is going to allow you to plug in pretty much whatever you want with that. Now, the HDMI input, of course, is a 1.4 connection. It does do 1080p input, but it's only going to pull out 720p as a picture. Now, this projector, of course, is 200 ANSI lumens brightness. It does give you about 30,000 hours of lamp life, about 6 hours a day for the next 10 years, no problem, or longer. Now, it does have a CPU. The CPU is an octa-core A53 chipset. You then have the Adreno 506. You then have 2 gigabytes of DDR3, of course, and 16 gigabytes of hard drive space. Now, of course, you have Wi-Fi connectability, 2.4 and 5G with this. It is also a Bluetooth connectability of the Bluetooth 4.2. Now, that Bluetooth connectability at that Bluetooth 4.2, of course, is going to allow you to pretty much connect up anything you really want, like, let's say, Bluetooth speakers, sound bars, or anything in between with that. That's kind of cool to be able to have that access, that usability, and a projector that puts out the picture, plus have built-in Android Google services. So the Google Play Store, of course, is going to allow you to have access to pretty much all the apps that you really could want on a projector to use it anywhere. Anker did a great job with that one. Very phenomenal product. Very user-friendly product. Recommend it. Samantha, how are you doing over there? I just saw you. I did not realize you were over there. I apologize. We're going to pop over. We're going to attempt to get this to activate. Hold on, everyone. Let's see if I can get this to go. There we go. There we go. So, we're going to talk about, of course, the camera I am now using. This, of course, is the OBSBot. The OBSBot. Now, we're going to show that in the carousel, the OBSBot 4K. The OBSBot 4K is a tiny PTZ camera. What does tiny PTZ mean? It means pan, tilt, and zoom. but it does it in 4K resolution. Now, with these, you can actually do a couple cool things, like tracking me. So if I move throughout my house, it's going to track me no matter what I do or where I go. So like if I stand up, it's going to now follow me over here to where I can turn on my light. It's now going to follow me back. It's going to come back down to me and all of that. Now, of course, you can get the optional remote control if you want the optional remote control. Now, it also offers a full-on software. So the full-on software does quite a lot, like upper body tracking, close-up tracking. You can do headless mode if you don't want to see me. You can just see the shirt with that. Now, we like standard with that. Now, of course, you can do images where you can do auto exposure, auto focus. You can change the focus you want. You can do the anti-flicker off, on. If you go on 60 hertz or 50 hertz, with that, you can do adjust saturation, contrast, and all of the other cool stuff with that. You then are offered in a few extra little tidbits, of course, with this. Let's say like background blur. So we can actually do background blur. Now to do that, you'll have to download, of course, the SDK for that. The SDK is going to allow you to download and install like virtual backgrounds that you may want. And it's kind of cool to have that on hand, or that accessibility with it. Now, of course, you're not seeing the background blur because I don't have that over there right now. But I could change out the coloration of my face and hues and all of that in there. I can even adjust my body to say I'm not who I look like. But to do that, you'll have to actually see a different view. And I'm going to, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can pop that up. Possibly, possibly not. Now, you can change it from 4K to 1080p to 720 if you want with that. You also have some more adjustments. You can actually do what's called gesture zoom. I can even do that backwards. So you have gesture zoom. I can do this where it locks on target, on hand. If I stop moving, it might be the wrong hand. Let's see. There you guys go. It is now locked, so it's not going to move. It won't follow me, won't track me, or anything in between. So that's kind of cool to have that accessibility to do that as well. Now, the cool part about this is this does a couple more things. And now I'm going to go silent for about 3 seconds. Zoom in closer. Stop. Zoom out further. Stop. Just like that. So you can do voice controls with this. Now, the voice control and the zoom factor is up to you, because you can actually set that up to where I can actually zoom in up to 4 times, and then you guys will see that it's going to wig out because it's not seeing my face because the zoom is so far in with that. I zoom out further. See how it didn't work? You have to give it at least 3 seconds of no talking. Zoom out further. So it does know that you're talking to it. It does have built-in stuff for that, and all of that other cool stuff. You can do global hotkeys if you want. You can do on-screen displays where it's a virtual camera. You can even do, the on-screen controls as well with that. So kind of cool to have all those accessibilities with this. Now with the software, you can actually control more than one of these cameras. Dad jokes. What is dad joke? I don't know who do dad jokes. Dad jokes, man. I don't know who these people are and their dad jokes. What is a dad joke? Please tell me. So OBSBot, great piece. Recommend fully. You won't be disappointed with that one bit. We're gonna pop over here. You know what? Let's go over here. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna do. See if I can get this to work now. Add that, of course. Add that. Oh, look, we got a big camera over there now. We can drop this down. We can add a smaller camera. Oh, look, now there's multiple of me on here. All right, I'm like, drop it off. Like, you can even say, come back soon. So, great little piece, OBSBot, definitely, guys. It's one of those things I recommend. So, very, very cool product. Now, I believe we have some Apex Forge rotary toolkit up next.
7-piece rotary tool accessory kit from Apex Forge. And we got a list of all the components back here, 80 cutoff wheels and a bunch of sanding bands.
We can stop it right there. So the Apex Forge is a 357-piece kit. Now you're going to get 4 pieces of colettes, 16 pieces of sanding bands. You're also going to get 16 pieces more of sanding bands. Each one of those bands are a different grit, different size. You'll also get a 1-piece sanding shank, 1-piece sanding, another sanding shank, both different sizes. You'll get some fat wheels, multiple pieces of fat wheels. You also get a wrench, rubber emery tool, diamond cutting disc, cloth wheel, 16 cutoff disc. You also get diamond cutting disc as well inside here. Now, if we pop over, you'll start seeing the kit right here on hand. And now you'll also see some of the pieces that may have slipped out. You just put them back in place and you're good to go. You get some wire brushes. You get some rubber brushes, rubber pads, grinding disc, besides the grinding pads and everything else with this. Now, the diamond cutoff disc is going to allow you to cut through metal a lot quicker than the sanding or cutting disc. Now, the standard cutting disc, of course, are meant to literally disintegrate while using them. That's what's going to happen. They are going to break. They are going to disintegrate. And that's why they give you so many of those. Now, they also give you buffing and polishing pads so you can polish metals with this. They also give you some diamond bits. Now, those bits are meant for like grinding or etching in onto metal. So you can do like serial numbers, write names and jewelry, or anything you think you really want to do. They have that on there. Now, to use the cutoff disc that we're showing you here, of course, you have to grab that actual piece. You'll pop it apart, move the paper washers. Now, those paper washers are actually important. If you don't have them, this disc will literally fall apart even quicker. And those little paper discs are really, really, I'm just going to say it. You'll lose them. You're going to lose them. You'll have to make new ones. It is what it is, all right? Just great piece. Very good kit. Multi-stacked. Very full. Has pretty much everything you could ever want in a kit. Apex Forge. What's the best thing about... I cannot say that, sir. You're trying to get me in trouble.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Eufy X8 Hybrid Vacuum Mop from Anker. This is an absolute beast of a robotic mop vacuum combo, so let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that it does. Inside of the box, there are quite a few things, so let's go ahead and make sure that you know everything in it. You're going to get an instruction manual, the mop attachment, as well as some replacement pads, and then you are going to get another filter that you need to make sure you get installed. So once that's installed, you should be good to go. You're also going to get some zip ties to clean up the floor. You're going to get the charging base itself, and then you are going to get the charging cable that is used with the charging base, and then of course you are going to get the vacuum itself right there. And taking a closer look at the vacuum itself, you guys can see right here, it's got a very simple but also very modern design. On the top right here, you have that Eufy logo. You have that really nice copper branding all the way around it. On the front up here at the top of the system, you have all of your controls. You have the carbon fiber look. Flipping it over to the back side of this, you guys can see everything right here is really well made. So your bristle attachment right here actually has this really nice rubber attachment around the bristles, and these are basically going to help with rigidity and just having these bristles last a longer time. Then you can see in the suction portion right here, you have your normal carpet bristles, but you also have the purple right there, which is for the mopping feature. And speaking of the mopping feature, this is where the mop attachment goes. So getting that installed is very simple, which we will show you guys how to do just here in a little bit. So you guys can also see that on the bottom of the vacuum that you have these two tires with these lifting mechanisms, and that's basically going to help this robot vac go between carpet and hardwood without any issues right there. So everything is very well made on that. But let's go ahead and show you guys how to get this thing up and running so we can get your home clean in no time. So the first thing you want to do to get this set up is download the Eufy Home app. Once that's launched, go ahead and type in add device, and you're going to select robot vacuums. Continuing on, you're obviously going to select X8 hybrid, and now you will see that it will pop up because we did turn on the vacuum. It automatically enables Bluetooth if it's not already paired, and then you are going to type in your Wi-Fi network name and password. And then once you have that paired to Wi-Fi, you guys will see right here that it gives you a little bit of instruction on how to place the charging base, just telling you a notice to basically pick up before this thing goes out and vacuums, and then it also gives you some information on how this thing will create a map. Now you are inside of the app, and you guys can see right here we have a ton of features. Up there at the top you have battery life, total cleaning time, the cleaning type, you have suction strength, which is pure power, turbo max, and boost IQ. The boost IQ works really well by basically reading what type of surface it's on and adjusting the suction strength accordingly. And then the next thing that you're going to have is up here in the top right is you have the settings wheel, and you have a ton of stuff in here such as manage map, tap and go, cleaning history, you have voice settings, and then down here at the bottom you will see accessory services, and this is basically going to tell you the remaining life on all of the accessories such as the brush and filter, which it's really awesome that they included that just so you know when it's time to replace those. And so like I said earlier, installing the mop head attachment is very easy. All you have to do is slide it on there, it'll click, and you're good to go with that mop attachment. That's all there is to it, and you guys are ready to get this thing on the base. All right, and you guys can see that right here.
Now, once it's on the base, you can either charge it or allow it to do its thing because that's what you're here for. Now, this is twin turbine, so you get two 2,000 strong PA strong suctions of turbines in this device. Not only do you have that, you also have the hybrid action of it can actually mop your floor if you really need. Now, I don't recommend having that mopping mechanism on there if you're going to be in the carpet. Just saying. Because then you might drag water or something through that thing, and it's going to drag it, of course, across your carpet. Just throwing that out there. But it's a great little piece. Works very, very, very well. Recommend that one. Totally. Now we're going to be moving over to the Donner acoustic guitar.
Hi, my name is Michael Clark. I play in a band called Much Obliged, and I also stream under the name Valhallan3 on Twitch. And I am here today to review this Donner acoustic guitar that was sent to me. I wasn't sure what to expect, but when it comes down to it, I've played a lot of starter guitars in my life, and I have played much, much worse. I actually enjoy playing this guitar. It's very comfortable. The neck feels good. There's a slight bit of catch on the frets on the sides of it, but like I said, I've seen so much worse, and I've seen that problem way worse on the starter guitars that I've even bought for more money than what you could get this one for. It sounds great. honestly, I couldn't recommend it more. It comes with a soft shell carrying case, as well as a capo and a strap. And
so just like that, you have a nice beginner acoustic guitar, pretty much for anybody. A great little piece right there from Donner. And thank you, Michael, for doing that video for us. Now we're going to be moving over to the Syncom hand massager. This is a cordless hand massager that is rechargeable.
Hey y'all, this is the Syncom hand massager, so I'm going to do a quick unboxing so we can see what comes with it, because I've yet to use it, but I'm super excited to. I am a gamer through and through, and my wrist and hand health is super important to me, especially since I've had carpal tunnel twice, and so having something like this is going to be awesome. First out the gate, it comes with this really big, nice, soft carrying case. I like it. It has the drawstrings on it too, as you can see, so you can just pull that too. But no, definitely really enjoy the fact that it has that case with it. Go ahead and slide out this. As you can see, this is the actual hand massager itself. It's pretty chunky. Go ahead and take it out the plastic. As you can see, it's pretty big. It's open on a lot of sides, so you can put it in, slide your hand through. And you know, of course, if you want to do the other hand, it has a hole on the other side for the other hand, so you can get it in there, and it fits quite comfortably on there. And then it has this little box, which I assume has like the charger or cables for it. So it looks like these are a couple plastic bags. This is the adapter for the power cord. And then this is the actual power cord itself. So I'm going to go ahead and get it set up and use it.
Now, once you have that set up, you can use it on left or right hand. It has multiple intensities, multiple modes, and heating. Now, the way to adjust those is by coloration, by pressing that button. Now, they do give you this bag of gloves. These gloves are actually quite important because you're going to sweat if you use heat. So put your hand in a glove. Now, another cool thing is you can use that glove for literally massage oils or lotions. That way you don't get it all over the actual utensil or the device that you're using. Now, literally, red, blue, green is going to be your settings for the modes with this, and then just tap it, go, and then it changes. The way it works is it will actually compress an air down in different directions or air patterns while heating up to massage your hand. Now, like I said, it is a left or right style, so you don't have to worry about that. It is capable of both hands. Now, of course, we're going to be moving to some Govee lighting up next.
Going on, guys, what's up? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be taking a look at another awesome product by Govee. These are the Govee 16.4 inch RGB IC light strips. So these are going to be a great way to add flair to whatever setup you can think of, whether it be a backyard patio, indoors on your walls. As you guys can see, I have it actually set up under my desk, which is super easy to get set up. It has sticky on the back side of it that peels off, and it sticks up, and it's going to stay there for a long time. Now, this is the 16.4 version. This does.
It has sticky on it. It's 3M adhesive sticky tape, right? That's a 3M adhesive sticky tape on the back of that. There you go, Nate.
Does come in longer lengths, but we're going to go ahead and talk about these today. So these are going to be able to be paired with the Govee app. So let me go ahead and show you the Govee app right here. So if we take a look, you guys can see that I have all of my Govee lights right here. But what we're after today is going to be these desk lights right there. So if you want to, you can individually control them by just turning them off. So if we go ahead and hit the off button right here, you guys are going to notice after a couple of seconds, dependent on your Wi-Fi speed, mine's pretty slow tonight, it'll turn off right there. You can also turn them on. Now you can group these with other compatible Govee products in order to be able to do color themes throughout your whole room across all devices. Let me go ahead and jump into the settings of the Govee light strips that we're taking a look at today to show you the ambience that this really gives my room. So right here on the inside, you guys can see that you have a ton of different settings. As always with Govee, you have so many presets and so many options to configure these exactly how you want. You can set stagnant colors right here with brightness, but my favorite thing to do is always go to their scenes, because if you guys notice, as soon as I select scene, we're under festival, and we're kind of under this nice orange, almost Halloween themed, and there's kind of light flickering. If we go over here to natural, you guys are going to notice that you have a ton of different features in here. So if we go to lightning right here, you guys are going to notice that it's kind of doing a lightning feature in a way, which I think just looks so dang good coming out from under the desk. That's going to make a rainy day even more kind of inclusive and just being really, really nice, aesthetically pleasing. Now, if we go ahead and continue on right here, you guys can see you have so many options. So let's go ahead and try the Gobi Desert. And those are kind of desert colors. So let's go over to Funny, because Funny are some of my favorite ones. Let's try Flash. So you guys can see it's actually going almost in a strobe siren-like effect and changing colors every time it goes around. So that's really nice. If we do stacking, you guys are going to notice that it's stacking the colors in order, kind of like in the light strip, which just looks super cool. You have Breathe right here. You also have Emotion. So if we go to the Emotions tab, if we do Optimistic, that's just going to be a nice kind of cool white light. If we go to Dreamland, Dreamland is actually one of my favorites just because it has all these different colors.
Now, with this, you have the full app. The app is really where it's at. Now, I will tell you a few things, though, is if you don't have access to the app, it still has a controller to run that, so you don't have to worry about it. I do recommend the app, though, because the app's going to give you a lot more adjustability for the scenes. It's going to give you a lot more adjustability for the colorations and patterns. It's also going to allow you to connect up to all of your other Gobi products, and I can actually say that by looking back here and showing you. I have Gobi lighting on my TV. I also have Gobi lighting above that TV and around that TV to give you that little pop of that glow. Now, I also have another Gobi product down here that I have yet to set up. I need to find a perfect place for it, but it will be set up in the near future to give you even more glow around here. Now, Gobi, what can I say? Gobi makes a phenomenal product that works fundamentally very, very well. Now, the one thing I will tell you, though, about Gobi is they have a lot of products, right? Just a lot of products. You might get overwhelmed with the amount of products, but they all work inside the same app. You don't have to have a separate app for all of that. And I love that about a company when they do that. Or, you know, it's just one of those things. So, Gobi, what can I say? I have their Gobi lights back there. I have their Gobi lights above my desk. I even have them under my desk. And they are just beautifully well done. Gobi, definitely worth checking out. Now we're going to be moving over to another hand massager from Syncom. The Syncom hand massager, of course, over here is another little great portable massager.
The Syncom hand massager, we're going to do a live test for this. I've tried a ton of massagers in the past, but I've never tried a hand massager. I have tested stuff from Syncom. So in the box right here, everything's well packaged too. You have like this foam material keeping everything packaged well. In the box, you're going to have everything you need to get this set up. Looks like we're even going to have a carrying bag right
today. We can actually talk about this. Just like the last one, you have the hand massager. The hand massager, of course, is rechargeable. So you have that chargeability. You still have the multiple modes, multiple intensities, and that heating. Now, they also as well send you some gloves. Those gloves are well thought out for it. Those gloves are going to allow you, again, for massage oils or to keep your sweat out of the device because, unfortunately, the internal of this device is not removable, so you can't wash it with that. And there it is right there. You can see the airbags moving back and forth, and that is how it massages your hand. It's just a great little product that works really, really well after a long day at the desk and typing or, you know, slamming your hands on the desk because you're starting to pull your hair because you keep stumbling on words like I was yesterday. Man, did you guys see yesterday's show? You know, I'll be the first to admit, sometimes I stumble on words. Yesterday was one of those days. Great little product. Syncom does well with that. Now, again, I'm going to announce that I will be streaming for Jackery later tonight at 8 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be showing a whole bunch of Jackery products. You guys probably noticed this bright orange little cable down here. That's part of their products. I was the first product I actually had hands-on with so far. But great little products so far. I actually like those. So we're going to be doing that later tonight. Hopefully we'll see everybody over there on that show. Next, I will also announce that you guys probably know Amazon Prime Day is coming. You know, the 11th and the 12th. You're going to see multiple streams on this channel on Amazon Prime. You're going to see me, Nikita, and most likely Tater Nate will be back, of course, with his show. Also on Prime Day, the 11th, I believe it is, I will also be doing a special stream over on Jackery for Prime Day as well. So hopefully everybody will pop in for all of those. Now, after those announcements, we're going to actually hope everybody's having a great day. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying it. Is everybody staying nice and cool? I know it's crazy hot. Yesterday, we hit some weird temperatures around here. We went from nothing but rain to really humid and hot. Right on, right on. You know what sounds better is lunch. Who's ordering? All right, we'll put it on the boss's tab. Put it on the boss's tab. All right. You know, solar lights. Some of you use them. We got good rain, dude. So that's where it was really crazy, Sheila. Like, normally we don't have as much rain as we've had in New England, like we've had this past couple since summer started. We've had a lot of rain. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to ease up much. We still have a lot of thunderstorms forecasted for the next week. But the last few days have actually brought the sun out. People have been able to get out of the house. I hit the beach one day, ended up with heat stroke. I overdid it, did not drink any water. I did not drink any water whatsoever at the beach. And I regret every moment of it. It's all good though. All good. Things. And stuff does change quite a bit. Now, for those of you that want to throw maybe a backyard party, or you maybe need a little lighting around the house, maybe you want to light up your pathway, maybe you have a deck or maybe a dock. Well, we're going to show you the Creepow solar dock lights. The Creepow solar dock lights is a short video that Nate did, but it just literally shows you pretty much all you really need to know about them. And we can kind of get into more depth with that.
So after letting my new solar lights charge all
it's a Nikita
day
video.
in the sun,
you guys get more
they
video
are
than I
ready,
thought.
and it is nighttime, and they look absolutely amazing. The blue looks perfect. I love how I was able to evenly space them all out and give it a really nice effect too. What's really cool is if we go down here real quick and look at them, you'll notice that on the back side they have a switch here.
Get on Nikita.
And you can turn them on and off just depending. I typically keep them off during the day so that there's no burn. But you can leave them on and they'll go until they run out. And then they'll turn on automatically once they have enough charge and there's no longer enough sunlight out. But they look amazing. I have it basically going up my driveway inside of the fence. And like I said, they look absolutely amazing. They're really easy to place. You can ground them with stakes if you want to, or you can just simply set them out. And they're just a really nice thing to have for basically outlining your driveway. So if you're looking for some really awesome
remote's not connected
to kind of mark an area in your yard, I highly recommend these. They're fantastic. They look amazing at nighttime.
Now with these, you let them sit out all day, and once it starts getting dusk or darker, it will actually light up and work about 7 to 8 hours, which is actually quite well for a product like that. Now, it does come in a stack of 8 of these. You might want to get a few extras just in case you really want to with that, which is actually kind of cool to have that on hand as well. Just a great little product right there, and it works fundamentally very well. And I really love a product like that because it just makes it worthwhile and usability or user friendly, I should say, with that. I'm not sure why that come back soon is popping up. I do apologize about that. My OBSBot camera's trying to take over. Now, Creepow did a great job. Solar lights for you. You can put them on the ground like they showed you there. You can connect them to the pillars around your deck or your dock if you need. You can probably even glue them down if you want with that. They're going to last you a good amount of time and, definitely user-friendly with that. Great little product. Now, if you were like me and Justin, you might suffer from headaches. Well, to deal with those headaches that you might suffer with, Syncom has made an eye massager. Now, this eye massager, of course, does have heating, also has Bluetooth connectability. That Bluetooth connectability means you can actually Let's just go there. Bluetooth connectability means you can play some music through it. What? Yeah, that's right. You can play a little bit of music while you're getting an eye massage on your head. We're going to pop over. We're going to show everyone the Syncom eye massager. That is not the video, but we're getting there. We're getting there. There it is. There it is. Right
this is the Syncom eye massager. Now, this is a very unique product. This is the second eye massager I've ever reviewed because I didn't even know these type of products existed until recently. So this is the second one I reviewed, and it has some pros over the previous one that I reviewed, which I won't name that brand because that's not the brand that sent me this one. So this is the Syncom eye massager. And what this does is it has kneading, kind of like shiatsu balls, as well as little, think of them like airbags that expand and inflate and then contract.
Yeah, my head aches
Combine that with
from
heat.
anything like that.
And what this is designed to do is you wear it around your eyes, and it uses the gentle massaging balls and the heat to help relieve eye strain and stress around your eyes. And the previous one I reviewed was just airbags. It didn't have as much heat, and it did not have those rolling balls. So I'll be honest with you, I was afraid to try this thing because when I heard it has shiatsu rolling balls, I was worried about these little, like, beads or something rolling over my eyeballs, even with my eyes closed. You power button them, it charges via USB-C, turn it on.
Well, at least you got it fixed.
It says welcome, and then you just put it on, and it starts going. No fancy buttons to use, it just starts working. So, right now, I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but it's doing vibrations and just a hissing. So it's testing. Now it's rolling the little balls around my eye, and I feel it rolling. And again, you can adjust the strap and loosen it or tighten it as you need to. It's making vibration noises. I'll try to get this close to the mic. Can you hear this? You can hear it making like little hissing sounds as it releases the airbags inside of it. It's actually getting really warm. I actually definitely feel the warmth. Now, I get migraines quite often, actually. The heat from this, when I have my eye... If you ever have migraines, if you're familiar...
Now, they're quite surprising the way this works. It really does. You would think that it might just be a little intimidating. It's not. Put it on there and you're actually going to feel the difference. It's really cool how these work. Great little product right there. Of course, you got, Justin with his hat off. That's rare to see. But hey, you guys are getting it right there in full view. Great little product, honestly. Now, we have a video of my wife. I believe this might be the one my wife did. We're going to see. Let's see if it's the hair dryer my wife did.
Hey everyone, I'm Rachel, and today I have for you the Life in Swift hair dryer. So it comes in this box here. Love the box. I love a pretty box. I don't know about you. And so inside the box, it comes with, of course, you have your instruction manual, and then here is the unit itself. So this is the Life in dryer, and then it comes with the attachments. You have your diffuser, and then you have your concentrator here, and then you have the fan style one to like really get on the vent brush. And what I really love is that these are magnetic. Like, look at this. Like, seriously, how cool is that? Like, and it doesn't come off, right? Amazing. I love that.
Excited about simple
so
things.
no like clipping, trying to screw it on, like just really clip and go. Love it.
Now, like she's saying, each one of those heads just magnetically sticks on. And that is a great point. If you've ever seen some of the old style hair dryers, when you put that on there, you do have issues sometimes of getting it on to actually clip it on there. And sometimes it's already hot. Now, another cool thing is the motor's actually in the handle. So it's not up at the top of the back end and making it top heavy. I'm sure some of you have used hair dryers and noticed that, hey, they are top heavy. Now, another cool part is since this does negative ions, it pulls that out of your hair. It's going to help dry it a lot faster. Now, this thing will spin at about 110,000 RPMs. That's just crazy. Now, it's a brushless motor, so that's kind of cool as well. It's going to last forever. You don't have to worry about all that. Now, with this, you have a couple other settings on hand. It does come in multiple colorations and variations. I believe there is a $50 clippable coupon, if I remember correctly. I can't remember off the top of my head today, but I believe there's like a $50 clippable coupon. Now with this, there's a couple buttons on the back. First and foremost, the one button she's about to show you is your power settings. So you have the power off, you set it up one, you have it on, you set it up again, and I believe you have it on high mode. So it does go from low to high. Now the button under that is actually going to be your heating settings. Now your heating settings, of course, you have blue cold, you have yellow warm, and then you have red hot. If you hold that button down for over 3 seconds, it's going to go into what's called circulation mode. That circulation mode is going to go from hot to cold, back and forth. And that's actually kind of cool, so you don't overdo your hair. Now, another cool thing about that is if you have it in high heat mode, on actual hot mode just by itself, if the hair dryer detects that it's too hot near your head, it will actually kick itself back down as well. So it doesn't overheat yourself and over damage your hair and all that. That's a cool thing with that thermal control. So it's a cool piece of the thermal control. Now, for the red heat, it's about 80 Celsius, and cold air, of course, is just cold air. Warm air is about 50 Celsius on hand. Kind of cool to do that. It's a great little piece. She was quite impressed with this. This product actually ends up in my kids' room. She ended up with it. Curling irons. You know what? You mean curling irons like that? Is that what you mean? Like that? This is the Effortlessly Glam curling iron that we have yet to get to. This is actually a product my wife's supposed to do. Unfortunately, she's there's another one down there too that we haven't got to it yet. We had so much product show up. I haven't had time to get hands on with a lot of it. Some of you probably already know I was on vacation for a few days this past week. We're gonna be going into a show tonight that we're gonna get there. I'm gonna stumble on stuff today, but hopefully not too bad. I took vacation at the wrong time of the year, or did I? Yeah, curly. Yeah, she's already got curly hair, so I don't know why she needs a curling iron. But hey, it's up to her. That's her thing. Beach and hot. It was rainy and hot, and I took vacation days because my wife took some vacation days. She wanted to do 4th of July stuff and everything else, so we did that. I do have I have to take some days off in August, so everybody's going to miss me for a pretty good stretch in August. All right, great little hair dryer. Definitely worth checking the Lafine. Great piece right there. Now, I believe we have Shinewell leg massagers up next. You got a message removed. What? James here, and today we're taking a look at the Shinewell leg and calf and thigh massagers. Now, these do have zip-up zippers right here to zip up on the legs. Velcro on the top there, labeled left and right, so remember that does come with this very cool carrying case to put them back in when you're done. You will need the controller. The controller is what you're going to plug these into. Now it does say up, so you do need to put them in position up. I don't know. I'm not sure which one.
Now it really doesn't matter if it's in right or left plug, because there isn't really a right or left. You come with a wall brick. The wall brick does have about 6 feet of cabling. Now this works by airbag design, so it is multi-airbag design to this to massage around you. Now the cool part about this is it has 3 intensities, 3 modes, and 3 heating levels. When I come over here and turn this on, you guys will see that it automatically starts in sequence in minimum strength or minimum intensity and heat level minimum. If I adjust...
Now you have 3 modes, 3 intensities, and 3 heating levels. So low, medium, and high. Adjust it, set it. Now these ones do your full legs, calves, and feet in this setting. You do have to have them both plugged in to make it work. That's just the way it works, guys, alright? But it's a simple device and it does work well. And the airbags, of course, you got multi-airbags that will just bounce around and massage around throughout you. This works great. Shinewell did a good job with that one. Does have a very cool carrying case for that. So, good little piece right there. Definitely recommend it. What's in the carousel next? Oh, Andoble. I like Andoble. Andoble's pretty cool. We're going to show you the Andoble mag stick. While that's doing that, I'm going to pop up step aside for a hot quick. Now, guys, this is from Andoble. This is their mag stick, and this is their 63.5 inch selfie magnetic stick or tripod stick. Now, MagSafe. That means it's magnetic safe, guys. So, like your Apple phones and stuff like that should be able to stick to it. Inside this product, guys, you get this device. It has a remote control. You actually have a carrying case. The carrying case is quite cool. I love that it has a carrying case, and you can do it that way. They also have the logo right there. And then we're going to pull it out, guys. The device itself, inside here, if you need, there is an instruction manual. The instruction manual comes with a few extra little pieces, including, but not including, let me grab this out. So it has the measuring for your phone, so you can set it on your phone to find the exact placement on your phone that is perfect for this. And has the little measurement straps with it. Then you have the instruction manual. If you need the instruction manual, they do have that. Also, they have a thank you card. Then they have a little card right here, guys. This card tells you how to place your phone in the device. And then you have your magnetic ring. Now, if your phone does not have the built-in MagSafe or mag part, this has a little magnetic ring that 3M adhesives and sticks onto your phone. That's cool that they add that. I love it. Now, guys, like I said, it's not just a selfie stick, it's also a tripod. But we're going to talk about this, guys. So, on this, right here, you have a little remote control. This remote control pops off. It is, it takes like a little watch battery, guys. So, if the battery dies, just swap it out and you're good to go. I still have the plastic in it on purpose. I mean, I'm not really going to use the remote. But the remote will start your recording or stop your recording by the push of a button. Then it just slides back into placement and clicks in. Now with the 63 inches of length, but the top is fully adjustable. This top is magnetic. It will stick to your iPhone 14s, 12s, 13s, and so on. Now with that, you can actually fit these on there with a large case. Just make sure that case will allow the magnetic connection through that. And that's just, one of the things I do recommend. Now, I also say a few other things. With that, you can actually adjust it, clip it, connect it, but it also is a selfie stick. Well, yeah, it's a selfie stick. It extends out very, very long to take selfie pictures, but it is adjustable. Now, on the sides will allow for you to connect up like a Keystone light or an external microphone. So it has those mounts for that. That's kind of cool that they added that in there to have that accessibility with that. Now, another couple of things. It's not just a selfie stick. It's also a tripod. What? Yeah, it can turn into a tripod. It's got a tripod on the bottom to just stand it there and become a tripod. Now, you're going to notice me pulling this off, and that's because you can unscrew this and connect up a GoPro camera to it or your DSLR because it's got that mount right there. You don't have to worry about it. That's why you can use it as a tripod. But it's got that phone mount, so that phone mount works well. That phone mount can actually go into, let's say, portrait mode or landscape mode. That's up to you, horizontal or vertical. You get what I'm going here. But that top does do 360-degree rotation to allow for that. Not only does it do that, it also bends and swivels and adjusts like you're seeing right here to get that perfect angle for that perfect picture. Kind of really cool for that. It's just one of them things definitely over there that you should probably check out. It's a very, 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 very awesome piece right there. I love this. Great little piece. Now you see right there, it's extending out. It will hold your phone no problem. All right, just saying. Now I will say though, when it's out 63 inches and you have, let's say like an iPhone 14, it's a little top heavy. Just saying, a little top heavy. But you can do it. It's there. It's optional, and it's a great option. Now, of course, we have the Phantek up next. Phantek E1 Max Pro. Let's pop that up, show you guys that one.
Yo, what's going on, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be talking about this Fantic Nex E1 Max electric precision screwdriver set. This thing is going to be so handy and so useful for people that work on computers or just anything along those lines. So just taking a look at the branding and everything going on it, you have this really nice kind of like space gray aluminum casing on this. Now you might be asking yourself, well, where is the screwdriver and where is everything else? But just taking a look at the design, you can see that it's actually going to be right up here on front. So the way this is basically going to work is you are just going to press down right up here on top of the housing. So whenever we press down, you're going to see that it releases not only the actual screwdriver, but it also releases the bit set. So just one more time to show you guys, all you have to do is press down right up here on top. Now the screwdriver itself is going to be very easy to use too. This is a magnetic bit right here. You're going to have your forward and reverse, and then you're going to have a few different settings on here. So you're going to have lock mode right here. So if you want to keep this on lock, it's going to kill the motor, so you can use this as a manual electric precision set. And if you want to go to a high torque feature, you can do that. And then if you switch it over to L, that is going to be lower torque. So now, like I said, this is very well made. This is going to have an aluminum housing all the way around it. Just taking a look, you guys can see that it's a very sleek, modern design. And now going back to the housing for this, you don't have to have this in right here. You can just push that like that. And now you're going to have all of your different bits just like that. So you can really choose.
Now he's showing you how it pops out and connects. Now there is a pair of tweezers in there, which is kind of cool to help you pull those ribbon cables out of the electronics. Now each one of these bits are magnetic. So you don't have to worry about dropping those screws and stuff with that. Now, on a full charge, you'll be able to do about 400 screws. Now, it does have multiple torque settings. It goes in forward and reverse. It also has the flashlight on the front. Now, that's actually really cool to have that flashlight. Now, I'm going to tell you, having an electronic piece like this, electric screwdriver, is going to save your hand a lot of time and a lot of cramping. If you went the old school ways, like most of us, you know that tearing apart 1,200 screws out of a laptop, or 26 screws out of a PlayStation, or 400 screws out of a server rack is annoying. It'll cramp your hands up after a while doing it by hand. This is a good option. This is a cool option. This is a great option. Fantic really thought about it with this one, and definitely worth checking out. You probably will really enjoy that one. Now, I believe we have some Syncom heated knee massagers up next. Heated knee massagers are really cool.
Sure. You ever just have knee pain and you don't know what to do about it? You don't want to go to the...
This is an old school video. You know how I know it's an old school video? For one, look at that lighting. Two, it's a 7-minute video. Who let this guy do a 7-minute video? Justin. Now, with Syncom knee massagers, we're just going to jump forward to where we're actually pulling this out. This is a 2-piece kit. Each one of these do need to be plugged in to be used. It's going to plug into the same controller. This does have multiple modes, so you do have that. You also have multiple intensities, plus you have heating built in. So you have 3 modes, 3 intensities, and heating. That's right, heating. Now, the way they work is, of course, airbag design, and the airbag massages back and forth. While it's doing that, it's going to heat up. You will have low heat or high heat. So low heat is like 37 to 43 Celsius. High heat is 42 to 48 Celsius, which is actually quite cool. Now, with that, you have the triple modes. You have sequence, circulation, or combination of the both, or both of them together. You then, of course, have the intensity, minimum, medium, and maximum. Now, I always recommend maximum because I like a really intense massage with that. Now, with this, of course, if you want both to work, you do have to plug them in. Just that simple, that easy, that, just that way. That's the way it works. Now, the cool part about this is you don't have to have them both plugged in. You can use just a single knee massager. Don't have to have them both. You can do a single. So you are good there. This is a really great kit. Works very, very fundamentally very well for you. If you need something like that, definitely take a look. Check it out. You'll actually enjoy that quite a bit. Now, we're going to be moving over to the next product up, and this is the Anchor Make M5 3D printer.
So this right here is the AnkerMake M5 3D printer. I've been 3D printing for a while, and I wanted to go ahead and jump in and tell you my favorite things about this printer right here. So first of all, this is made by Anker, which is a phenomenal company. They've made a ton of my favorite products in the past. They have Eufy and Soundcore that fall underneath them, and they did not miss whenever it comes to this. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk about some of the key features on this 3D printer and why I think this might be a great beginner printer. First of all, this is going to be a completely auto leveling printer. That means it is going to be completely automatic whenever you have to level the bed, which isn't actually leveling the bed left and right like this or on an axis. It's measuring the distance between the nozzle, which is where the filament comes out from, and the bed, which is where the filament lays down on. So being that this is auto leveling, I wanted to tell you that it does create a mesh system using a 25-point auto leveling system. All of this is super easily controlled directly through this huge touchscreen interface that makes it very easy to operate, get set up, change filament, change the nozzle if you ever have to. This touchscreen is awesome and I've had zero issues with it. So I do have to complain about one thing, being that this prints at 250 millimeters a second. It is a bit noisy, and that's the only downfall. Now I have to give it the benefit of the doubt. In order for this to be able to print at 250 millimeters a second, that filament that's being laid down on the print surface needs to be cooled quick enough so the fans are very loud on it, and the axis movement on the Y and X axis, it is a little bit loud, but it's nothing too crazy. One of my favorite things about this printer is this guy right here, which is a built-in AI camera. So whenever it's first starting your 3D print or it's going through the motions of creating a time lapse, it'll all automatically be synced to the cloud, which you can download directly to your phone through the AnkerMake app, which just makes this a step above the rest in other 3D printers, being that this is so easily controlled directly through your smartphone or on your computer, really makes this stand out. And here is that auto-created time-lapse that you can view and download directly to your phone. Now, I did have to slow this time-lapse down because this was actually a 48-minute print that ended up taking a time-lapse total of only 3 seconds. So in order for me to be able to show you that time-lapse, I really had to slow it down. Now we'll go ahead and talk about the build quality of the AnkerMake M5. Everything on this is an all aluminum housing, which means that it's going to hold up well over time. I do recommend having this on a stable surface just because it's moving so fast that if you have an unstable desk or a work area, it can tend to shake the desk a lot, and I definitely don't recommend it having up against a wall like that 3D printer in the back because it's actually shaking the walls. But I have it on a stable office desk right now and it's great. Everything about the AnkerMake M5 is just top of the line quality. Out of the box experience is great on this printer. Alright, and so right now we have the finished print, so we'll just go ahead and get in a little bit close here. First layer adhesion was perfect on this. You do have to mess around with the Z offset just a little bit in order to get it really dialed in. Now this isn't a very large print, you can see it kind of compared to my hands, but normally this size print on like a 50 millimeter second printer like the Anycubic Cobra.
Now with that, you have a very great 3D printer that does it very amazingly. If you're looking for something like that, Anker's got you covered. How about a mattress? You guys need a mattress? Well, Similio. Yeah.
So taking a page out of the Dragon Blogger James book, I just wanted to kind of lay down on this mattress. Whenever I do get to sleep on this thing, I sleep straight through. I don't find myself tossing and turning, but that's going to be a little bit different depending, like I said before, on what kind of mattress you like. If you like a plush, very soft, almost kind of sinks in mattress, this is not going to be the one for you. But if you do like a mattress that has a little bit more firmness to it but is also soft whenever you first lay down on it, this mattress is definitely something you guys need to check out. I really do like sleeping on this mattress because it does do a good job supporting my hips and my back. I'm a side sleeper, and I think this is going to be really good for those of you that also sleep on your side. So if you're looking for a very comfortable, easy to unbox, and very cool at night mattress, definitely check this one out from Similio. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. See you guys later.
Piece right there. If you're looking for something like that, hey, that's what we got. Nice name. Next up, Spalatiques. I'm not sure what video this is, but hey.
Here's another product that I'm super excited to show you guys. I absolutely love anything lavender scented or related, so this is something that I'm super excited for. And I'm going to, sorry, my dog is acting up a little bit on the side, but I absolutely love it. This is the Spalatiques 15-piece set.
and
stuck
it comes
at
with
home
all
working.
the stuff that you need to have your own at-home spa, whether it's, you know, at your own place or you take it with you on vacation.
I'm gonna step
or something.
aside one
It's just
quick
going to be
second,
great for all
everyone.
purposes. So I'm going to show you everything that comes with it, and you can decide if it's something that you might want to pick up. So everything's wrapped up kind of nicely. This is their shower gel, so that's something that's really cool. And one thing that you do get from when you open this, you smell the lavender everything immediately. It comes with also 2 bath bombs that are lavender scented. I'm gonna keep these wrapped up so they don't
apologize about that.
corrode or erode away.
I was gonna
See,
sneeze.
it also comes with, I believe this is, okay, it comes with a nice lavender scented bar of soap. And I love the accents of everything. This is very shiny gold. And it just adds to the effect of, you know, the luxurious spa. It is called Spa Luxtique, and that Lux stands for luxurious. This is massage oil, so you
Boss
can use
man's in
this
a boss
on
man's in an
those
Uber.
joints that may be giving you issues, or have your partner or someone rub this into you so you can have a nice relax.
Now, the Spa Lautiques is a great gift set. They do come in more scents than just this lavender. But it's a great kit. It does come with a carrying bag. You definitely can use that bag for pretty much anything. You don't have to keep it just for this. Now, you get all of that stuff, including that scrubbing brush, and I actually use that scrubbing brush myself. I did take that over. I'm not sure my wife was happy about that, but it is now mine. Just saying it now. It's mine. Mine. Now, with that, you have great pieces. It's honestly a very, very amazing piece of stuff. You have all of these scents: bath bombs, lavenders, body baths, bath salts, lotions, creams. You have everything you want and could need. Now, it even has a bubble bath. You have, of course, there's your hand creams and everything. Now, with this, I'm going to tell you, I think the lavender is probably one of the stronger ones of the bunch. But it's not too overpowering. Now, it can be overpowering if you're using all of them at once. I don't recommend using every last one of these in one setting. To me, that's just overkill. But that's me. All right, just saying. Now, they have another one, though, that I really love. It was called the, I believe, the Tahiti Sun or something like that. It's like it's a nice tropical smell. Really, really amazing product. So, you guys looking right there? Hey, check it out. I think we got the Asakuki up next. Asakuki Smart Wi-Fi Aromatherapy device.
So here is the Asakuki Premium Essential Oils Diffuser. It's an aroma humidifier with an LED changing mood light. It also features an app that works with Echo and Google Home, so that makes me excited because I do have a Google Home that I can use this with. So I'm going to open it, let you see what's inside of it, set it up and everything, and then let you guys know.
I apologize, everybody. 1 second.
About the features and the stuff that come with it. So I'm excited.
My
about
earbud
this.
was making weird noises.
So just from the start, it has like a little quick start guide. And then of course the actual diffuser itself. Let me get that out, make sure I don't drop it. It's a little slippery. I'll turn it to the side so I make sure I don't drop it. Oh, I like the fact that it has this little wooding on the bottom of it. It gives it a really nice aesthetic. As you can see from the table that I'm on, I love the little wood feel. It has buttons at the bottom for the light, high and low, mist and Wi-Fi. So I don't really know what all the features are. It has this inside of it. This looks like to be the charging cord for it, so to plug it up. Oh, it has like a nice little, this is what you can use to pour like the water in it, and it lets you measure it out and stuff. So that's really cool.
Lets you measure
So
it
that seems
out.
to be everything that comes with it. Let me move the guide over here so you guys can see it. So this is everything. It has the, like I said, the little water thing, the actual diffuser itself. The
measuring
cord
cup,
for it
the
and the guide. So I'm gonna go ahead and look it up, download the app, and basically get back to you as to how it works. Truly for a better life, this is the a Sakuki Wi-Fi diffuser. I absolutely love this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights off just so I can really show y'all how this diffuser absolutely pops in a room with the lights off. It's absolutely amazing. For the sake of showing off the wonderful colors and the logo and brand, I'm going to keep the lights on for a little bit. I'll turn the lights off again when I show you guys some of the cool features, but this diffuser is absolutely amazing. Let's just go ahead and see if I can get a good little view in here on it. Look at that bad boy go. I absolutely love it. It works like a charm. I've got one of my favorite scents on right now, cranking out as hard as it can go, and the room smells wonderful. I absolutely love diffusers to the point where I have too many, but this one is definitely one of my favorite, and it's definitely the most bright. First off, the app compatibility is amazing. When you get the app, there's so many different things you can do. I'm going to show it over here. Basically, you can kind of change how you want it to do. So like right now I have the gradient going. I can turn it off.
Now, with that, you can change the colors, pick the colorations and variations you want. You can turn it on and off by this as well. You can also set the timer from this. Just a great little piece. If you're looking for something like that, Ask Cookie's got you covered right there with this device. Now let's talk about a foldable weight bench from Flybird. That's right, foldable weight benches.
This Flybird adjustable weight bench pairs perfectly with the Flybird adjustable dumbbells. This weight bench supports a 700-pound weight capacity. It has 7 back positions, 3 seat positions, and I'll show you the different locking positions here for the back, which allow you to do sit-ups, inclines, lift weights, etc. It also has 2 foot pad positions for when you want to use it to actually do sit-ups. But you could see sitting in it, using your Flybird adjustable weight, dumbbells, and lifting, it works out real well. So I took my son here to demo it for me. My son decided to try it out to see if it supports his weight with the footrests, doing some sit-ups with the incline all the way back. And as you can see, it's slightly inclined towards the ground, so he has to bend all the way backwards to where he's not quite flat. He's actually bent inverted towards the ground, and it supports his weight just fine. I, unfortunately, couldn't do sit-ups like my son. He's a lot fitter than I am. And of course, he also demoed the adjustable weights as well while sitting on the bench. And again, the bench is really stable, works really well, very well manufactured. The padding is thick, and it just makes a great workout utility weight bench. And the great thing about this weight bench is it folds down for lightweight.
Just like that, fold it down, put it away. Don't have to worry about it. It saves you a lot of space. But still gives you a capability of working out. Now, a lot of you probably ain't going to want to break it down and put it away after working out, but you have that option right there. Now we're going to be moving from the Flybird to the Yosuda magnetic water rowing machine. The Justin and his son.
This Yosuda indoor rowing machine is an absolutely fantastic workout and fitness product that once you put it together with only 10 screws and about 20 minutes of time, you could fold it up just like this. All you have to do is unscrew the locking mechanism and the pin. So you just screw this in at the bottom here, and then it stays folded up in a vertical position. Doesn't take long if you want to put it away for a day, make it take up less floor space. It's easy to do. Just simply screw it in, lock it up, and then take it out the next day, or maybe you only row on weekends. You just lock it up and slide it in a corner. What I really love is just how little space it takes up when it's folded up. You could just put it right away in a corner in a living room or an office or a bedroom with a lot of extra space, and it takes up almost no room at all. It is among the most foldable rowing machines I've ever seen. Now, the magnetic resistance on the rowing machine here gives you a lot of different resistance levels, and it works out about 90% of your muscle groups. I really love rowing machines because they're great for your core back muscles, your shoulders, your arms, and your legs.
Now, with that, you can have the magnetic resistance where you can adjust that and get more of a workout with that. Now, it does have a digital display. That digital display does keep track of calories earned and burned, miles rowed, time spent. And it does have a stand, so you can put a tablet, a laptop up there, your phone, whatever you really want with that to connect up. Now, since it is adjustable, it can be folded and put up. Now, it's going to take a little bit of space, but at least it can fold up and take less space than it would when it's always completely out. Now, with that, like he says, it's going to work out a lot of core muscles from your backs, your triceps, everything in between. You are moving a lot of muscles with this. Now, you're seeing him just go to work with it. Of course, then we jump forward, you're going to see his son in action, and then you're going to see the dogs try to, of course, intervene with this and try to, mess it up for him. Here it is. Watch this. Yep, sir, that's my row. Ow, my head. And the other one's like, paw, paw. Great little piece right there. If you're looking for a rower to work out with, Yosuda's got you covered. Or maybe you want a white noise machine. Well, we got the D11. James here, and today we're taking a look at a white noise machine from DreamMake. Now this has 21 soothing sounds, 6 white noise sounds, 7 baby sounds, and 8 nature sounds with that. Now it is actually rechargeable and can be used for a long periods of times on a recharge, guys. It does have a 1800 milliamp battery in here, so you'll get a good amount of life with this. With that, now you do have steps of sounds, but inside here you'll be greeted with, of course, the USB to micro, or actually, quite surprised, USB to USB-C charging cable. So they do give you one of those. They do give you this ring holder. This ring piece is actually quite cool because you snap it apart and you can clip it to, let's say, a baby stroller or something, because it does do the sounds. Now inside here you'll be greeted with the white noise machine. Of course, just a round little device with a little plug. Now you can use this plugged in or wireless because it can do that. On the back, it does have a lock and on and off to do that. So you actually have that. On the side, you have your volume button. Over here, you have your power buttons also. Now, on the opposite side, you'll have your sound buttons for that and your timer. Now, the timer does 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or I believe 90 minutes with that. What I'm going to do is turn this on. And you guys see it starts actually working. And if I turn, we're max volume. If I turn it down, of course, it's going to drop in volume. We'll back up. If I hit white noise, another white noise. Do the sounds again. We have birds chirping. So with that, you have multiple sounds can be used. It's rechargeable. You can put it on a baby stroller. You can put it on the crib. You can put it pretty much anywhere you want to get that extra little bit of sound. You can adjust the volume, so don't worry about that. If you think that's too loud, it can be adjusted. Now we're going to be moving over to some really great earbuds. These are the Tribit Flybuds. These are amazing earbuds right here. Today we're taking a look at the Tribit Flybuds. Now these are the Tribit Flybuds 3, the Tribit, or Tribit, however you want to pronounce it, Flybuds 3. Now, these little earbuds pack quite a wallop, but the best part about it is about 100 hours of playtime in the Bluetooth connectability. The Bluetooth connectability is actually a 5.0, and now this actual set is IPX8 waterproof. That means you can use it in a torrential downpour, and it's not going to ruin these. You don't have to worry about it. Now, they are a true wireless Bluetooth earbud with that, and they do have microphones built in. Now, with this, when you have them charged, you're going to have about 8 hours of music time on the earbud itself, and you're going to have another, I'm going to say about 90 hours or more on the case itself. Now, with that being said, you get about 18 charges on these with that. And that's actually really cool. 8 hours of music playtime straight. Now, that music playtime, of course, is about 60% volume. The higher you go, the less usability you're going to have with that. Now, with this, it has a built-in 2600 milliamp battery in the power bank or in the case, and that can actually be used to charge a phone if you need to give you a little extra charge on hand. Now, the earbuds itself are actually 6mm drivers that produce a great amount of sound quality with these. Now, it does come with a whole bunch of extra ear tips to swap those out, so you don't have to worry about that as well. And that's kind of cool. Now, this also has what's called their bass up TM technology to help boost that bass. It's going to give the response rate about 43% with that. Now, that's actually kind of cool with it. Now, it does have the ear fins, and the ear fins are really great to help to keep you from losing the earbuds. It's going to help keep them in place. Now, it does have an MFB button. An MFB button, if you do a short press, will indicate the battery voltage. Now, if you press it for 10 seconds, it's going to re-enter pairing mode. If you press to output the power of the other devices as well, just by pressing it once again on that. Now, Tribit did a good job with these earbuds. They pack quite a bit of sound. I was quite amazingly impressed with these. And they fit great in my ear. Honestly, they just fit in there and they do not fall out, which is actually kind of cool to have something like that. Tribit. Now let's move over to the Shokz Open Run bone conduction headset.
The main difference between the Open Move and the Open Run is the Open Move do not have a microphone. The Open Run have a dual noise canceling microphone so that you can use it to talk on calls as well, not just listen to music. And the squeak ears go back.
The squeaky.
The Open Run also come with a much nicer carrying case. Part clamshell carrying case, much nicer quality carrying case than the Open Move with just this pouch. Again, similar design, except it has dual microphones, one to cancel the noise in the background and the other one to talk into. The Open Move does not have a microphone at all, so you can't make conference calls with it. This one you can make conference calls. Really nice fit. Also more battery life. It's 10 hours with the Open Run Pro versus 6 hours with the Open Move. So this is the Open Run Pro by Aftershokz. Again, it's
great bone conduction headset that does work fundamentally very well to give you that sound quality while still being able to hear everything around you. They fit on you very well. They does take a magnetic connection to recharge, but a great little piece nonetheless. If you're looking for something like that, I do recommend those right there. Now, of course, we have up next this electronic protein shaker that Justin did as well.
I'm here showcasing the ZonGym protein shaker bottle. Now what this is this is your typical shaker bottle that's battery operated. It has a charging base, which you just have to plug into USB and charge it. And then it has this little stirrer built in here. What you do is you attach the base, lock into place. You could close that cap right there. You would pour in whatever beverage you want, and then you pour in your protein powders, and it will mix it. You simply press the power button on it right here, and I'm gonna do it with no liquid in there, and you could see it and hear it. It's spinning, it shows you it's spinning, and you can see the little spinning blade in there. It's plastic, it's not hard, so you don't have to worry about it. It's safe, it's just a plastic little spinner. So I don't use protein powders, but I use Super Green powder, and it works just as well for that. So this is a Super Green powder from NutriChamps, and I really love this because it's got probiotics, it's got super green superfoods, it's got spinach, it's got blue algae, agave, organic carrots. It's got so much powder in it. And I stir this in with my green tea quite often. So what I like to do is pour my green tea, and it has a berry flavor. So what I add is a berry flavor to green tea to make your green tea taste even better. So for this case, we're gonna pour in my green tea, take in some of my super green powder. Again, that's about how much I use. And you can see it all clumping and floating at the top like there. It's all clumped and floating. We'll put the lid on, screw it tight. And we'll let it go through. Now, normally I would just shake it with a shaker bottle, but let's see how it stirs. So, as you can see, here's the measuring amount. You can see the kind of powder floating in there. And then we'll turn it on and watch it start spinning. And you hear that spinning? It's creating a vortex tunnel, mixing it really, really well. That's actually spinning way better than I thought it was going to spin.
Now, technically, while it's spinning, you could still shake it like a protein shaker to get that extra mixing to it. And now you're going to see some of this powder still at the top because it needs to mix a little more, but that's going to happen. You just need to learn how much you need to mix it or how long you need to mix it. And that's, of course, if you want, you can just shake it up a little extra to get that little extra powder down there and mix it. And that's really cool. Now, I will tell you, it's plastic blades. Do not throw milkshake in this. It's not going to make a milkshake, right? Milkshake's too thick. Just too thick. You definitely could put ice in here afterwards if you wanted to keep it colder. That's up to you. Don't add the ice until it's mixed up and actually done and used. Justin loves that thing. Great little piece right there. If you're looking for something like that, awesome little product. Now we're going to be moving over to a Mrs. Dragon Blogger video. This is the Lola Rose watch that she did for us.
This company sent us two of these, it does come with the little pamphlet. You know, it's made by UK designer, and then also it's made of good materials. Like this is pure malachite.
Where do we change your name?
So that's just so nice. Look at that. I love it. Has a genuine leather watch band. They say that these watches are good to 3 atmospheres.
Nice to know you just stargazing.
So, and water resistant, which is a lot different from waterproof. And 3 atmospheres is equivalent to 30 meters. You know, it's designed to withstand, you know, accidental splashing and stuff, but you don't want to go swimming in. But nice little booklet. It tells you all about
Stargazer. I totally understand.
Really nice quality. Genuine silver, and then it says on that side, made in London.
All right, I'll stop messing around.
So yeah,
I
you get
agree.
the little pillow, and you get this nice presentation box.
I have so many usernames. It's just I don't.
Really
understand.
cute little watch.
It's all good. It's all good. Why would I get banned? Why would I get banned? I never get banned. I believe we got some backpacks up next for everyone to see.
Ooh, that's a really cute tote bag. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to unpack here. Okay, firstly, this is adorable. It's got the nice little pockets on the front. Zippers seem to work well. So yeah, it's got the 2 big, like, cargo style pockets. Put a lot of stuff in there. I'm gonna put my trail mix in there. Got a nice little Velcro pocket on the outside here, which is really nice. So we got like a nice like little pocket for like maybe a laptop or an iPad or something like that. It's got this nice little elastic band that's bound by a Velcro strip. So if you need to slide something in there, you don't have to worry about it falling out or anything, which is super nice. So this end here, this goes into this end. And this, I assume, would plug into the power bank. And then this is where you can plug your device into, because that has the receiving USB port. Let's take our charger and just, like, pop it.
Now, the cool part is they made that for, like, plugging in and charging your phone on the go. But if you have a big enough power bank and it's connected up through that, you can power pretty much anything you want through that, as long as it has a USB connection. So that's kind of cool. Now, I will tell you, though, it is limited to amount of power that wire will allow transfer through. Not a big deal with that. Now, of course, you have that nice large bag in there with the hole. Now, with that, it is literally a tote style, but you can also pop that off and use it as a backpack because it does have the backpack straps. So it is a multi-versatile style, and that's kind of cool to be able to do that multi-versatile. So maybe you want to use it as the tote while you're walking through a store, but when you're out moving a lot faster, maybe through the streets or through a hiking or something, put it in the backpack area and you're good to go. You don't have to have it swinging with you instead. It's a really great piece, great coloration, an awesome little product right there. Now we're going to be moving over to the Modoker Vintage Laptop Backpack up next.
All right, we're going to be unboxing this bag here. I've already been super impressed with
right on,
everything
right
that
on.
I've seen
I
from
remember
this
that.
brand, so I'm really excited
Way
to
back
see
in the
this
day.
thing here. All of their
back in the
packaging
day.
for Modoker is super nice. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Modoker.
But the packaging is super nice. They don't use a lot of materials, which is always good.
It says they've been around since '93.
1200.
Me too.
I was just saying.
I'm a little bit younger than I
Me too.
That's super nice. Look at that. So first off, let's start from the back. So we've got these nice padded shoulder straps here. Do you like the backpack, Hopper? Yeah, we like the backpack. Very nice shoulder straps. They're both adjustable, of course. Take a look on the inside of the bag here. So this actually folds over, and you've got these nice little magnet clasps here. I love anything that has those 2 buckles on it. I think that's a super classic look. I think it's timeless. I don't think it's ever going to go out of style. I really love the look of those 2 buckles on the front of the backpack. So then you've also got this nice front pocket here if you want to put any pens or maybe a granola bar or something in there. I don't know. But the zipper works really well, which is always good. You always want to make sure that your zippers work well. And on the inside here, it's a lot deeper than you'd expect. It's got this nice...
So with that, you still have the pocket to put your laptop or tablet in. You also have the padding for that. You have the straps that pop over and Velcro down. Now, you also have other several pockets besides the zippered lined pocket as well. Now, you do get some front pockets. Again, you can also connect up a power bank just like the last one if you want with that. Now, and that's kind of cool. It also has those very cool vintage little straps that pop over the front to give you that vintage little flap or style backpack. Now, of course, you have the adjustable straps on the back for this on hand and all of the other cool jazz if you need. And of course, there's that power bank connection as well. But you see right there, it just looks like an old school, like, yeah, I'm going to say it, you know, cloth or fabric style backpack. A great little piece from Doker. Now, we have one more product in the carousel, and this is from One Audio. This is their Monitor 80.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Bloggers here to show you something that I'm really excited about. So I have a pair of new headphones, and these are the One Audio Monitor 80s. These are open back headphones, and they're absolutely amazing. They're set for 250 ohms of impedance, and they're just absolutely amazing wired over the ear professional studio headphones. Like, I love these things. They feature a really nice high-end stainless steel honeycomb mesh. I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera so you guys can see. These things are just absolutely fantastic. Now, what I love, before I just, you know, give you guys a rundown of this product, what I really like is that not only does it come as an amazing product, it comes with this really nice carrying case too, that's made of like a really hard plastic that has a very nice kind of velvety inside too. And it comes with two cords. So this one is a 3.5 millimeter to 1/4 inch jack that you can use to plug these either into like a guitar or an amp or something, a DAC or an amp too. But you can also just simply feed the 1/4 inch side into the headphones and then plug the 3.5 millimeter into your computer. Right now, I simply have the 3.5 millimeter into my computer because it's a little bit longer and easier for me to do. And they do recommend that you use this thing with an amp, but I just have mine plugged in, and the audio quality is simply amazing. Now, one thing that I do love about it also is I have as a gamer, I have had a lot of headsets. I go through headsets like no other, not because I'm rough with them, just because you know, I like to constantly upgrade my sound, and this is probably the best upgrade that I've ever had. Currently, I have an Arctis 7 that I typically use for my standard gaming, but after feeling these, I'm definitely going to start using these for all of my purposes. Not only do they look better aesthetically, I really like the black, but they also have velvet ear pads that are soft to the touch, and they provide so much comfort. Like, these are the softest headphones that I've ever gotten to use, and not only that, but I love the sort of the open ear for the headphones. Is like, these have such high quality, and I'm not using a DAC or an amp or anything, and the sound quality is...
So with that, you have a very amazing headset that can actually do multi-uses. And that 3.5 to 3.5 cable does have a microphone built on, so you can actually use it as a microphone if you want. But with that, you can adjust it, use it as a DJ. You can do pretty much, you know, just check it, use it. They are great headsets and actually good priced. Of course, that one's around about $100 for that one, but a very amazing product nonetheless. Now, with that being said, that is actually the very last product of this carousel. That's all I got right there. That's the last product of this carousel for this show. With that being said, now, of course, back to a couple other things. For that, I will be streaming later tonight for Jackery. So you're going to see me over on the Jackery channel. Now, I hope we will see you guys over there. But a couple other things as well is Amazon Prime Day is coming up next Tuesday. So you're going to see me on Amazon Prime Day, which Tuesdays are normally my day off. But you're going to see me there. You're also going to see me on Wednesday, Amazon Prime Day as well. Now, you're also going to see Nikita on Amazon Prime Day. You'll possibly even see Nate on Amazon Prime Day. So you're going to be full with a whole bunch of streams coming up with that. Now, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for sitting here, hanging out with me, checking out all these very cool products on hand. Now, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go eat some lunch. Then I have to set up a whole bunch of stuff for my first stream tonight. I just, it's going to be a rush thing. So, I want to thank you all for being here. Sheila, it's been really, really fun. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, everyone. I'm going to go eat some food and then come back here and destroy my house. That's just what I'm going to do, all right? It's just what I'm going to do. All right. I'm out of here, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, stay cool, stay dry, all that other cool stuff. Later, everyone. No problem. Totally understand. Say hi to the grandkids.